Hi, I'm Sean Gannon, and this is Minute Math, and today we're learning about writing equations in point-slope form. In this video, we're going to write an equation from slope and 1 point. We're going to write an equation from 2 points. Then we're going to write an equation from a verbal description. We're then going to write an equation through the origin. We're going to convert point-slope form to slope-intercept form. Then, and lastly, we're going to write an equation of a parallel line. So, when you're ready, let's get started. Write the equation of the line in point-slope form. And we're given these two parts. Our slope is equal to 3, and our point is 2, 5. Now, point-slope form is written as such. Y minus y1 is equal to m, our slope, times x minus x1. M, our slope, right there, is given to us. x1, y1 are our point, the x value and y value of the point here. So x1, y1, like that. So now all it is a plug and play, and that's probably why people like the point-slope form. It's pretty easy here. We have 3 goes in for m. We have x minus x1 lines up as 2 from a point, any point that's on the line. And then we have y minus y1, 5. And there we have it. We got an equation of the line in point-slope form given a slope and a point. We have y minus 5 equals 3 times x minus 2. Find the slope of the line. Then write the equation in point-slope form. And we're given these 2 points, 3, 4, and 6, 10. We first want to find the slope of this line. We have 2 points. So our formula, m, slope, is y2 minus y1 over an x2 minus x1. And so now we can take our points here and plug it into the formula. Let's make this one here our point 1 and point 2. So we have x1, y1 here, and x2, y2 here. It doesn't matter which one you choose as point 1 and point 2, just keep it consistent. All right, so y2, 10, minus y1, 4, over x2, 6, minus x1, 3. And now we simplify. 10 minus 4 is a 6, and a 6 minus a 3 is a 3. 6 over 3 is a 2. And so I have a slope of 2. So now we have a slope, and we're given 2 points. We can write this in point-slope form. That is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Now, which point do we pick? It really doesn't matter. You can pick the first one or the second one. I'm just going to pick the first one here. All right? So our slope is our m value, and our points we're going to grab are from this first one. So let's go left to right here. Y minus y1. We have a 4 equals our slope, 2, times x minus x1, which is 3. And so now we've got our equation on the line. Y minus 4 equals 2 times x minus 3. Write the equation of the line in point-slope form. A line passes through the point 4, 3 and decreases by 2 units in y for every increase of 1 unit in x. All right, we need to extrapolate from this statement our point and a slope. Let's start with the slope, our m value. The key part here is it decreases by 2 units in y for every increase of 1 unit in x. Our slope is our change in y over change in x, delta y over delta x. It tells us we're decreasing by 2 units in y, so that's that change, -2, for every change of 1 unit in x, right? So x, positive 1 denominator, -2 in the numerator, and this just simples to be a -2. So we simplified to be -2 right here for our slope. And they're giving us now a point. So we can use point-slope form. It's that simple. So we have y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. That's our point-slope form. and we just fill in the rest. Y minus y1, 3, equals m, negative 2, times x minus x1, x-coordinate there, 4. So now from this verbal expression, we got our equation, y minus 3 equals negative 2 times x minus 4. Write the equation of the line in point-slope form. The line passes through 0, 0, and increases by 1 unit in y for every increase of 1 unit in x. All right, we first want to get our slope, our m value. That's our change in y over change in x, delta y over delta x. And they tell us here that we're increasing by 1 unit in y for every increase of 1 unit in x. So as y increases by 1, positive 1 in that change, our x increases by 1 as well. 1. 1 over 1 is 1, and that's our slope. Easy peasy. Now the point. They're giving us the point. We know it's passing through the origin, 0, 0. So we now have enough, using point slope form, to write out a line. So y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. That's our point slope form. And now let's plug and play. Y minus y1 is 0 equals m, which is 1, times x. Oh, this is x minus x1, excuse me, minus x1, which is 0. Now, if we look at this here, it almost looks too simple, and we wanted to simplify it all, which would be the same line. But if we want to show it in point slope form, I'm going to leave it as such. Y minus 0 equals 1 times x minus 0. This would simplify to be y equals x, but for right now, point slope form, y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1 is our y minus 0 equals 1 times x minus 0. Rewrite the equation in slope-intercept form. Our equation is given to us in point slope form. Y plus 2 equals negative 3/4 times x minus 6. Slope-intercept form, y equals mx plus b. So we want to convert it from this form to that form. Essentially, we want to get y by itself. First thing I want to do, though, is I want to distribute this slope, negative 3/4, inside of this parenthesis. So I'm going to leave the y plus 2 to come down here, and let's multiply this negative 3/4 to the x and the minus 6. First one's easy. Negative 3/4 times x is negative 3/4 x. Now, we have a minus and a minus. Two wrongs make a right. Well, not really, but in math they do. And we have addition here. Now, 3 times 6, talk about the numerators here. 3 times 6 is going to be an 18. And then 4, remember this is 6 over 1. 4 times 1 is a 4. Now, we can simplify that fraction there a little bit. So let's do that. Y plus 2 equals negative 3/4. X plus 18 over 4 is 9/2. We now have to subtract 2 to both sides of the equation, get y by itself. I'm going to subtract 2, and I'm going to put it with its like term. Even though it's a fraction, there's still numbers, minus 2. 2's cancel, and y goes by itself down here. Negative 3/4, x comes down, and now I have 9/2 minus 2. How can I rewrite that as a fraction? I'm going to leave it like this, plus 9/2 minus 2. And this 2, I want to rewrite to have the same denominator. So 2 is the same as 4 over 2. Like that. So now, common denominator, we can subtract it easy. I'll write it up here. So we have y equals a negative 3/4 x plus 9/2 minus 4/2. That's going to be a 5/2. And notice it's in point or slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b. So there we have it. We took our equation, y plus 2 equals negative 3/4 times x minus 6, and rewrote that same exact equation now in slope-intercept form, which is y equals negative 3/4 x plus 5/2. Write the equation of the line in point-slope form. The line is parallel to y equals 2x plus 1 and passes through the point -3, 4. All right, we want to get this in our point-slope form. So we have y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. That's our goal. So we need a slope and a point. Well, the slope first. They tell us here that our line is parallel to this line. Well, since it's parallel to this line, that means it has the same slope as that line. I don't care about anything else of the line, just its slope. And they tell us here that slope is a 2. So if it's parallel, it has the same slope as this one, which is 2. So our new line has a slope of 2. Same exact slope. Now, we need a point. Well, they tell us, all right, our line is parallel to this one and passes through this point. If it passes through that point, I mean that point is on the line. So we have -3, 4 is our point. We have a slope, we have a point, we have a line. So we have y minus y1, 4, equals m, our slope 2, times x minus x1, -3. Now, we can have it in that form here as minus and -3. I like to write a plus a positive 3 here. So rewrite that to be y minus 4 equals 2 times x. Instead of -3, let's add a 3. And there we have it. We have our line. We found it in point-slope form. And it's y minus 4 equals 2 times x plus 3. I hope you learned something here on writing equations in point-slope form. And as always, thanks for watching.